You ever get home from the grocery store, look at that receipt, and just kind of deflate, thinking, wait, how did I just spend that money?
Oh, absolutely. It's such a common feeling.
Yeah. So today we're doing a deep dive just for you, looking at some really effective, maybe even surprising ways to save some serious cash on groceries.
Right.
And here's the kicker. No coupons involved, not a single one.
Exactly. And this isn't just about, shaving off a few pennies here and there. It's more about understanding the psychology behind why we spend what we spend and finding practical habits, real strategies that, actually make a difference to your budget. Think of this as your shortcut to getting really smart about grocery shopping, those aha moments.
Totally. So our mission here is to unpack those juicy facts and really practical tips straight from our source material. We're looking at excerpts from the Money Mindset Podcast 4.
Yeah, they did a whole deep dive just on this saving money on groceries without the scissors.
Perfect. So let's dive in.
Let's do it.
Okay, so where does all this money actually disappear? The source material hit us with a pretty startling fact right off the bat.
Yeah.
Most people, apparently, are overspending by like $100 to $300 a month.
Wow. Okay, that's significant. $100 to $300.
Right. And my first thought was, really? But it's usually not about buying fancy stuff like gourmet cheese or whatever. It's these common pitfalls we just kind of fall into.
And that's where the why is so important, isn't it? The podcast really digs into this.
Yeah.
It often comes down to things like impulse buys, just not planning well enough, and what they called sneaky marketing tricks.
Oh, yeah, sneaky tricks like the end caps.
Exactly, those displays at the end of the aisles. The source points out that stores are literally using like behavioral science to, gently encourage you to open your wallet a bit wider. Just understanding that they do that is, well, it's the first step, right? Knowing you're kind of being nudged.
It really is. So easy to grab something extra from those displays. Okay, so knowing that, let's get practical. Strategy 1 from the source, the shopping list, but with a twist.
Okay.
Moving from just a random list, milk, eggs, bread, to what they call a meal-based shopping list.
Ah, okay. So planning meals first.
Precisely. So instead of just writing chicken, rice, spinach, you'd write maybe Tuesday dinner, chicken stir fry. It forces you to think about the purpose of the food.
That makes sense. It connects the items.
Yeah.
And the source added another layer to that, didn't it? Something often missed.
It did. And it's so simple. Check your fridge before you go.
Right. Obvious. But how many of us actually do it consistently?
Guilty. I'm so guilty that. But the source had this powerful stat.
Oh, yeah.
A full 30%, 0% of grocery waste comes from people buying stuff they already have.
Wow. 30%. That's just throwing money away, basically.
Totally. So that quick fridge check, instant savings right there. No more buying that second jar of mustard.
Definitely a habit worth building. So, okay, planning and checking. What else?
Well, moving into the modern age, the material brought up grocery rebate apps.
Ah, the apps like Ibotta, Fetch.
Exactly those. Ibotta, Fetch Rewards, Upside were the ones mentioned. The concept is pretty simple, right? You shop, you snap a picture of your receipt, upload it, and get cash back or points.
Yeah, and the beauty is how easy it is compared to like traditional couponing. You're not spending Sunday afternoon clipping paper. You're just taking a quick photo on your phone. It takes seconds.
Right, and it adds up. The podcast shared this listener story. Someone saved $72 in 1 month.
$72 just from Ibotta.
Just from Ibotta, yeah. Which, as they pointed out, could be like a whole week's worth of groceries for some families.
That's a really compelling example. It shows those little bits of cash back actually matter.
Definitely. So, okay, apps are one thing, but the source also highlighted something already in our kitchens. A sort of hidden gem for savings.
Ooh, intriguing. What's that?
Your freezer.
Ah, the freezer. Yes, underutilized by many.
Totally. The strategy is basic. Buy stuff in bulk when it's on sale, like chicken breasts, bread, even shredded cheese or chopped veggies they mentioned. Portion it out, freeze it. Prevents waste, locks in the lower price.
And it's so versatile. The source mentioned frozen produce too, right?
Yeah.
How it's often cheaper, lasts way longer.
Yeah, and just as nutritious apparently, sometimes even more so, because it's frozen at peak freshness.
Exactly. And think about those brown bananas you were going to toss.
Freeze them. Smoothies.
Right. Or leftover rice. Don't let it get weird in the fridge. Freeze it for fried rice later. It's all about stopping that food waste cycle.
Which saves money directly. Okay, so we're planning, we're checking, we're using apps, we're freezing. What about navigating the actual store? And any traps to avoid there?
Oh, definitely. The source had some key behavioral tips. Number 1, And it's a classic for a reason.
Let me guess. Don't shop hungry.
Bingo. Never shop hungry. You will overspend. They were very clear, period.
So true. My hungry shopping cart is always a disaster zone.
Mine too. And another big one. Watch out for those pre-cut fruits and pre-marinated meats.
The convenience trap.
Precisely. Super convenient, yes, but the source said they can cost up to 3 times more than just buying the whole pineapple or the plain chicken breasts.
3 times? Wow. Okay, that convenience costs a lot.
It really does. And then there's the store layout itself.
Right, how you actually move through the aisles.
Yeah. The advice was, shop the outer edges of the store.
Okay, why the outer edges?
That's typically where the less processed stuff is.
Yeah.
Produce, dairy, fresh meats. The source suggests most of the processed, often higher-priced items are deliberately placed in those middle aisles.
Interesting. So stick to the perimeter as much as possible.
Generally, yeah. And probably the most crucial in-store tip they gave, something I think is gold.
Yeah.
Unit price is king. Always, always check the price per ounce or per pound. Forget the big sales sticker for a second.
Right, the tiny print next to the main price.
That little number tells you the real value. A sale item might actually cost more per unit than the regular price larger size.
That is such a good point. Got to train your eyes to look for that unit price. Okay, one more big strategy they mentioned. It's about branding.
The generic versus name brand debate.
Exactly. The source basically challenged the idea that name brands are always better. They argued that generic or store brands today are often almost identical, just with a different label.
Yeah, that perception is changing.
They even suggested a little experiment.
Yeah.
Swap out maybe 5 of your regular name brand items for the generic version. See if you or your family even notice a difference.
It's a great challenge because often you really don't notice. And the source pointed out something fascinating.
What's that?
Many generics are made in the exact same factories as the name brands, sometimes with the exact same ingredients.
No way. Really?
Yeah, you're basically just paying extra for the advertising and the fancy packaging, not necessarily better product. It's a simple switch that can save you quite a bit, often without any sacrifice in quality.
Mind blown. Paying for the logo, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of great stuff. Let's quickly recap the main takeaways from the source material on saving without coupons.
Good idea.
Okay, first, plan your meals, make that meal-based list, and definitely check the fridge first.
Right. Crucial first step.
Second, use those rebate apps, Ibotta, Fetch, Upside, easy cash back for just snapping a photo.
Leverage technology.
Third, make friends with your freezer, buy in bulk, portion things out, freeze more to waste way less.
Reduces waste, saves money. Win-win.
Fourth, avoid those store traps. Don't shop hungry, be wary of the super convenient pre-prep stuff, maybe stick to the outer aisles.
And always check that unit price.
Yes,
Always.
unit price. And finally, give generic brands a chance. You might be surprised.
Yeah, don't pay extra just for a label.
Okay, so these are all like real practical things people can actually do. Right?
Absolutely. What I liked is that these are strategies for real people, you know? Busy lives. No need for a massive coupon binder or hours clipping things out.
Exactly. Just smarter habits.
Things you can actually integrate.
So thinking about that, the source material mentioned this idea of a no coupon savings week challenge.
Yeah, I remember that.
So here's a final thought for you listening. What if you actually tried that this week? Maybe not even the whole week, just your next grocery trip. Pick just 1 or 2 of these things we talked about. Maybe the meal list, or checking the unit prices, or trying a generic brand. How much do you think you could actually save?
It's a great question to ponder. What could that difference look like on your own receipt?
Worth thinking about, right? Give it a try.